On Talk Show, right here on YouTube and Rumble and our various other social media platforms. Like, share, and subscribe for more Matt On Talk Show content. Click the bell so you can get those notifications. All right, folks, we're going to get into it today. Here's my latest topic, my latest rant involving sound effects. Latest rant is on Dave Ramsey. In fact, you might as well call this Dave Ramsey 2. That's right. So for a period of time, I was into Dave Ramsey. And in fact, I have done a video on Dave Ramsey right here on the YouTube channel, which you could probably find in some of our playlists. So, Dave Ramsey, I've recently started watching because he had a Facebook page and some of the clips started popping up randomly in my Facebook feed. Well, I decided to start watching a few of those videos. And upon watching some of the videos, I started to feel irritated by Dave once again, which he's got some weird philosophies, let's say that much. I liked some of his videos because he just starts going off on a tangent, which makes it entertaining in my eyes. However, upon watching the video, then we start getting real life people. And the real life people I can relate to. I put up with some of these situations and scenarios in everyday life, just like these people do. So we get a person that calls in and stating that he and his wife makes about $25,000 a year, makes about $33,000 a year, which is pretty similar to the scenario I live in with my family. And then Dave Ramsey starts to tell this guy, in a nice way at least, he was very cordial, I must say, because the old Dave videos, he just tore you apart. But in these recent set of videos, probably because Dave is getting older, and Dave told the guy, well, my best bet is you don't want to be, and the guy had like $110,000 in debt, which I don't even know. Cars, he's got his house, he's got a bunch of student loan debts, of course, credit card debt. 24, who don't have credit card debt? Everybody has credit card debt now. We are the highest in this country ever to have credit card debt at any time. Why? Well, for one, look at the prices at the grocery store. My paycheck isn't that great from my job, as well as many other people's. Myself would make more money on YouTube if YouTube wasn't already scheming the money and holding it for themselves and giving me the pennies as they still continue to do. But I've already had a rant video of that here on the YouTube you could check out. So this guy, he talks about all the debt. I don't even know how this guy got like $110,000 or so in debt. Most places, when you have like credit cards, and this is from experience myself, once you start to get a little racked up, a little too high on those cards, they actually just start stealing your credit away. Start stealing your credit away from you, and you have less credit to use, and just all this money spent on the credit card, but you can't use the credit card because you got to pay some of it down because they stole your credit away, because building that up and making money off you, they, steal $1,000 of credit line from you, which is messed up if you ask me. So this guy's $110,000 or so in the hole, and Dave told him, well, you got to move. Part of your income problem is you. You got an income problem. That's what you got. Yeah, I can agree. Yeah, there is an income problem, but moving isn't going to solve this guy's problem, Dave. Jobs should be paying their employees more for their services, like $32,000. I mean, I could closely kind of relate to that. That is BS. Making only that with all these high prices. That's why my credit card personally is gone through the roof because my job fails to pay. Now this guy here himself, Dave gave him credit. He was a hard worker. He's a good father, but he's got an income problem. Yes, but here's what Dave is afraid to tell everybody on the internet and all over. The income problem is not because of the job. The job is probably good and he probably does good at what he does at his job. But here's how I relate to that guy's situation probably too is you're a great worker, but the company fails to see that and give you a promotion because the company is living on a quote that they must live on or die on as a company called DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. And this guy I knew for a fact was white, so he got excluded because of other minorities or immigrants that had to be included and given that upper management position over someone who seniority has worked for it. I myself know things about like that. So, yeah, Dave only sees a tiny fraction of the picture. That's what bothers me about Dave's videos. Is he just by a small bit you tell about your debts, he goes right away into thinking, oh, you should move or you got an income problem. Yeah, I got an income problem, me personally, and probably this guy, because of DEI in today's society in 2024. Too many people are getting a shot at upper management, while the real people that should be getting upper management positions are told to sit down and shut up. People who have no clue what they're doing, don't even, they make salary, they take advantage of the salary, don't come into work late, leave early on the same day, and, scheme and all that other stuff, sit around having conversations with people on the clock as salary person just to burn time, and then don't actually do their 40 hours. They do under their 40 hours. Meanwhile, a person who's making a skimpy $15 an hour or somewhere around that has to kill themselves for 40 hours a week, if not more, just to try to even make what they need and still end up underperforming. And that's messed up. And I watched a couple more of the Dave Ramsey videos. He had a couple good memes up there. I will give credit to some of those memes. They are quite funny. Maybe he's a little more laid back now that he's got these memes. And he was a little more nicer to this guy. 2018 when I think I did the first Dave Ramsey type of rant. As I think I said, I like his videos. I like that he goes off on a tangent. He's got a pretty decent presentation, but Dave's just missing a whole load of the picture, Sponsors that he has to cater to. I don't cater to no sponsors on this program because you get a bunch of random sponsors on these YouTube videos and the Rumble videos, and YouTube especially, they take all the money for themselves and leave me with the pennies. Yippee skippy. Rumble is becoming known for that too, if not worse than YouTube, by the way. That will be a future rant video, by the way, on Rumble. But anyway, we're right here on YouTube, Rumble, and various other social media platforms. I just wanted to come on here and give my 2 cents about a video I had seen on the Dave Ramsey show. But Dave's missing a total boatload of the picture. Moving would not be this guy's solution because it'll cost a lot just to move to another state for this guy to try to better financial to be in better finances for this guy. It'll cost you a lot. You have to make multiple trips out there just to look for property, then come back, move, sell your place, then hire all these moving trucks. You'd be more in the hole just to try to get philosophy for us. Not like Dave, who's a millionaire. He can go do this at any time he wants. An income problem like us normal low average citizens that are being held down by the DEI. Yep. But yeah, it's missing philosophy, missing parts of the philosophy. There's more to the situation. There's things like kids. This guy had 2 kids and his wife, and she was working part time, pulling in like 25K a year, 40 hours, you know, and he's still trying to pay off his stuff. Now, honestly, my opinion, yeah, student loans, they are very silly in today's time, being most people could just take a silly test, take pictures of the test, because the tests are BS that a lot of places give now, because they tell you to keep taking it until you pass. Well, you're not learning anything from taking a test over and over until you pass. Especially with, I've seen people take pictures of the screen and then use those answers to finally pass the test because they can't remember the stuff. I mean, at least take notes so your brain gets it without even having to look at the notes the next time. Ugh. I mean, it's just a crazy. You can just get a job. That's why I can't trust going to doctors anymore. Those are not the doctors that I had when I was a kid. They're people who actually end up getting caught, which there is some reports of this if you actually research it. Doctors have gotten caught, nurses have gotten caught Googling stuff in the nurses' lounge area while the patient's right a few feet away in the other room while they're trying to Google their symptoms to tell them what they might have. Because they're not a real doctor. And people just simp nowadays. They take it at face value. And that's how gullible we have come as a society. That we just are this gullible and take people at their face value without doing a little research on our own or going by our body's feeling. You just believe what the doctor said. It's like, no, that guy's a liar. Real quack. Anyway, folks, that does it for me today. Like, share, and subscribe. Continue to watch all of our programming right here on YouTube, Rumble, and all of our social media platforms. We have the Facebook fan page. Go check that out. Check out our community section on the YouTube page, which features stuff like some of these bridge replacements going on in the local Northampton, PA area in Pennsylvania that I've been covering, that I used to cover with video, but now I've just moved it to strictly pictures in our community section. And you can access that by your mobile device, going onto YouTube, scrolling along until you find the community link. Click on that and you can see some of our other content that we do not feature in videos or shorts on our YouTube channel. All right, folks, Matt on over and out. Like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you again sometime soon for another sound effects video.